Slipping in haste, can't read the look on its face. See it in the distance, contemplate resistance. Slow approach, battling his poisonous kiss. Boisterous bliss all around. Sun goes down, shadows get grim.
Welcome, viewers, and welcome back to the Bring It On show. Today we have we have two special guests. We have Michael Knight and PDP from the music called Shadow of the Bat. And now, Mr. Stevie D.
Thank you, Bat Ilian. Does Lillian look great? Lillian, we're going to introduce our friends. We have to do a special plug for Lillian first. When we're going to do is Shadow of the Bat, she says, what should I wear? And I send something, basically that outfit, like goofing around. She saw Steve, get me it.
Yes.
And so, Lillian, you look great.
Thank you.
And we're having a lot of fun.
Did you try the outfit on first?
What's that?
Did you try the outfit on first? And
I'm
then
not
send her
gonna
a picture
That
of
would've been
yourself?
Yeah, I had to get a little larger size.
No,
but,
I asked Steve. I said, who are we interviewing this?
She's a little cuter
this
than me
week?
in that outfit, I
So
think.
when I saw Shadow of the Bat, I was like, what should I wear? And so here I am.
And it was the longest Joe, who does a lot of our sound, took to install a mic.
Yes.
And his wife is here, so she was watching every minute of
Everyone's so awesome.
it. So,
We love it.
but Lillian, thank you.
Thank
yes.
you.
Yeah, we were having a lot of fun before, so we really got to know each other. We got Shadow of the Bat, and we're going to have some fun here. We got Pete over there, and we got Mike on the mic,
Mike Knight, that's right.
and we're going to do.
And PDP.
We're actually going to get sludge faced. We're going to go to distance. And we're going to have a better day today because those are three of the songs we're going to do. We have a live performance we're going to finish with, and we're going to do some videos. But guys, like we were just talking a little bit before, Shadow of the Bat. I didn't officially ask you that for an answer, but where'd that come from, the name of the band?
Shadow of the Bat. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm a real big comic book junkie. And,
Oh, okay.
Batman basically came out with a comic book series in the 90s called Shadow of the Bat, but that's not why I named our band Shadow of the Bat. It just kind of came up in conversation when Pete and I were figuring out a name, and I just felt like Shadow of the Bat was a good way to represent, kind of like a dark story, a twist.
I think it's a good name.
An alternate personality, sort of like a eerie, surreal persona type of thing. And
So is it a good or bad thing to be under the shadow of the bat?
both, I guess.
I think it's excellent,
Depending.
actually.
You kind of
If
want
you're
to
on the shadow, he's protecting you, right?
If it's a Batman type bat and some other ones, and if it's a shadow Lillian's making, I
like the Lone Crusader, work alone.
you're gonna get used to that. You might get stuck
Stick
in
to
your
the
nose
shadows.
a few times.
Stay under the radar.
But with the music, and that's the main thing we want everybody here for. You're gonna hear a little different sound than some of the other bands. I'll let you guys, when they hear the music and the videos, they'll have a better feel. I mean, how would you describe your music and things like the background music you guys always liked that maybe got you to this point with the sound you have?
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of like really across the board because both of our influences, I'm more of like a heavy rock, hard metal kind of a guy.
And you hear that in the music, which is pretty neat.
Right, but then we also kind of, he and I meld together in the middle with some of the, I guess, like our influences being like Rage Against the Machine or Limp
That's what
Bizkit,
I
and
was
then
I was
the other
hearing, that
side.
like that little, I don't know, that whatever that beat, that sound is, and we have Mike does
I'm pretty much all over the place.
his cool dancing and things
mean,
like that. Yeah.
I grew up listening to a lot of rock, R&B, hip hop, dance music, jazz, everything pretty much. And as a performer, I always sang and wrote rap music and rock music, metal, things like that.
It's a good mix. That's what I liked about it. That you have that little rock.
80s and
Pete
90s
plays the
mostly.
guitar. Mike
Right.
sings, and we're going to see some of that. Actually, I'm
Pete
sorry.
sings too, and he writes.
Yeah, we're singing on the live and
do
things
a lot
like
of
that in the
collaborating.
videos. Pretty soon, we're going to get to one of them. And I don't know if it's when you drink too much or what happens, but when you get sludge face, I've been there, but we're going to get to the first video, sludge face. That was pretty neat, but what a little bit, give us a lead in on that one.
When I wrote that song, I ended up, the bass sound that you hear in it is actually guitar, and I detuned it all the way down so I could get it to sound like a flangey
okay.
bass. And right after I recorded it, I thought it sounded sludgy, and then I just said, oh, it's a sludge face. But then when we finally ended up writing the song and writing the lyrics, and he and I spoke about it, it sort of turned into, at least for us, a person that you always kind of see that's either drudging around and kind of isn't always up to par.
Has
and,
the world on his shoulders.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the
maybe
weight
it'll
of
be
the world.
a new term. Instead of being the other face, you'd be sludge face and
disgruntled
all that. I
face. There
think that
you
would
go.
be a good thing.
A
And,
disgruntled creature, someone who just sort of, or maybe a group of people. It could be.
was the
from-
artwork you?
Artwork's me, right?
And we're gonna talk
and
about that a little
Pete,
later.
And
Yeah.
Pete.
Well,
Yeah,
I did the cartoony stuff in the back.
Cool.
And a lot of my abstract paintings
yeah,
have
he's the artist,
have
though.
fragments
Yeah, I
of
noticed that you do
fragments
the
of sludge face characters. So I just sort of like took photos of
Okay.
them and
Hey,
you know.
we're gonna get to our first video. We're all gonna get sludge face.
Sludge
Here you
face.
go. Sludge face.
Punch face, always staggering around with his head down, monkey on his back, never needs to play. Sludge face, soldier range from the red tape, rat race, life is a waste, medicine, bad taste, medicine, bad taste. And my gun just rambles on. As we live our lives so wrong, and my gun just rambles on. As we live our lives so wrong. Sludge face, sludge face, sludge face, sludge face, sludge face. Trouble on its way. Sludge face. Trouble on its way. About to unravel the clutch from down below. Close, feed him to the cruise. About to close map, trigger means to the palace. Chisel freeze with the cannons, all the rust from the cherries. And my gun just rambles on. As we live our lives so wrong, and my gun just rambles on. As we live our lives so wrong, and my gun just
Everybody getting sludge faced out there. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Sludge
You know,
face.
I don't think we're showing the final parts of the video. We didn't do any of them. But if you get a chance to check it, you get to see Pete make some interesting faces at the you're doing that, and then Mike's doing the Mikey shuffle out there like that. I think he's got a pattern on those the dance steps too. So everybody check out Sludge Face, and while we're doing it, I want everybody to have a chance, like where. If they want to check out, you have like 5 or 6 videos or songs, not all videos. Where are they going to find the music to check it out on?
So we have our music on Facebook and on SoundCloud. So
Okay.
our audio songs, you know, nice quality, cleaned up. Could be found on SoundCloud.
Yep.
And that's
I checked it out.
soundcloud.com/Shadow of the Bat.
Okay.
And it's all free for download. There's like 8 or 9 songs on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then on Facebook, which is Shadow of the Bat Music on Facebook, we have our live videos from our rehearsals and shows. We have official music videos, which Pete, PDP, produced. And we have links to our different websites, which have our audio songs. So please do,
Yeah, really.
you know,
check it out.
support, because we're a new group and the sites are new. So definitely show us the love. And we have a lot of really cool indie rock, new wave, you know, fusion rock kind of stuff. I think you'd love it. And Yeah.
In regards to that, we talked a little bit when you guys, whether the song Sludge Face or some of the other ones, we talked a little bit, how do you guys get together for the songs, whatever your process is? And I know there's all different ones, but how do you guys work it?
Originally, it started where, I would just have, I had been writing for a while and recording, and then he and I first met up a couple years ago, and it was just like we started listening to stuff that I had and started working on those songs. Like in the beginning, most of them weren't even, complete. It was just more or less like ideas, and then eventually, we came up with one song, and it was like, let's do it again, and then that process kind of just carried over into every one of our songs.
Yeah, because you have like a difference in the songs, but you have like your own sound within those songs, which is very identifiable, which I think is good. That's what you need.
Each song has like a different life or different sort of dimension, if so to speak. It's Shadow with a Bat style, but
yes,
everything has sort of a different, different fused kind of sound that I think everyone can relate to. It kind of it would grab everyone, the metalheads, the rockers, the hip hoppers, everyone. And
definitely crosses over some genres.
The dancers,
the alternative indie crowd.
We have the one song, Eyes from the Balcony.
Eyes from the Balcony,
Okay,
and
cool.
that could be kind of on our SoundCloud page. Eyes from the Balcony has like a techno house kind of vibe to it.
That was cool.
More of a dance kind of thing.
And Lillian's, I'm sorry.
Pete produced the background music, and we wrote the lyrics together.
Lillian's nudging
Playing anywhere
Pete with
soon?
her wings, and she has a question, I think.
Okay.
Are you guys
Yes.
playing anywhere soon?
We
Would you
are.
like one videos
Let's
to
let
know?
everybody know.
Tuesday, April 11th, we'll be at the Fez in Stamford. And on Friday, the 14th, April 14th, we'll be at a place called Purple.
Purple Crayon.
Purple Crayon.
What time
So-
does your
time,
show
but-
usually start?
So the Fez is in Stamford, Connecticut, and that starts at 8:30. And the Purple gig, that's in Hastings, New York, and that starts 7:30. They're both open mic showcases, so
You have
there'll be
anything at the end
other
of the month
talents
going on?
Yes, and
What would that be?
a nice big show with a
Yes.
bunch of cool bands at Lagan Studios in Elmsford, and that's on the 29th.
It's going to be a Bring It On concert, everybody.
And we're playing a full set with
With-
our background music and our
Yep. And we have Bourbons who have been on, the old mofos have been on, and
Right.
the guys are going to be on. I thought it was a good sound, a little different. So if anybody's, the show should
do a
air
full
by
set
then.
for that.
Saturday the 29th, you'll be able to see the guys play live and have some fun.
You'll love it.
With that kind of stuff too. We're going to get to another video.
I have another question.
Yeah, sure.
What
You're
musical
always welcome,
artists from
Lillian.
any era would you guys like to join on stage if you had the opportunity to?
Wow.
Ozzy.
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 Yeah, but only during the 90s. 80s and 90s. But then again, I get kicked out because Randy Rhoads and every other guitar player is just way better.
Yeah, they were
What about
pretty
you, Michael
good.
Knight?
Wow. I mean, my influences are pretty much all over the place, but I like a lot of 80s and 90s stuff. But I don't know. What comes to my mind, I guess, would be Deftones, Limp Bizkit,
I get the Limp Bizkit.
LL
sure.
Cool J, I guess. I don't know.
Awesome.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And I can see what your thing and your fusion, what you guys put together. It's all pretty good stuff there too.
Yeah.
Actually, talked about Ozzy. We have Buckethead over here. Anybody who doesn't know who Buckethead is, you could check him. He's a crazy guitarist, but he made a visit today. He was so impressed. He wanted to meet you guys. So Buckethead is here, and he's the only guy I think Ozzy.
Hey, Bucket, where'd
he
you
was
get
supposed to
that
play
dog
with
out?
Ozzy, I think, and he wouldn't take the mask off. And I said, he's just too crazy for me. Get him out of here. So, yeah. All right. And we have a very good crew here. That's the lovely Helen, who is letting us know that we're going to get to another video pretty soon, which is always good stuff. And this is another video, the Distance, Distance, that Pete trades his guitar axe for a real axe. And they chase each other around or whatever's going on. But talk a little bit about that song. We're going to get to the video and a little bit on that.
All right, so when I wrote that song, I after listening to it for a while, I kind of a story started to formulate in my head, and what the story essentially is almost kind of like at the dawn of time. There are two characters, and they don't know what they are, they are alive and they're doing what they have to do to live, and then they eventually both see each other and they don't know what to make of it. So as they continue to live their life, they constantly see each other, and eventually they keep getting closer and closer as time goes on, and that's when all hell
distance
breaks loose.
narrows
Yeah,
or
the distance
something?
narrows and all hell
dawn of
breaks loose.
time?
Right, from the very beginning.
Was one a guy and a girl? Did they figure
It
things
doesn't.
out?
It's whatever it is.
Whatever
That's
they
why
is, huh?
Whatever it is, it is.
Two
All right.
lone travelers,
Yeah.
making their way, and
Or,
But they've
Fear
never
of the
had any
unknown.
other interactions.
or
with anyone.
time distance to get to the video, I'm being told. It's time to
Awesome.
go the distance
Woo!
with the shadow of the bat. All right.
Nightmares are all about, I draw my weapon in haste, can't read the look on its face, see it in the distance, contemplate resistance, slow approach, rattling hiss, poisonous kiss, boisterous bliss, all around, sun goes down, shadows get grim, deep, here's my sight, demise will result in defeat, so I hope victory is sweet, meat makers, most above acres, must be a mirage, the monster is such a rage, wonder how it fades out, how my fate plays out, this is what nightmares are all about, all about. This is what nightmares are all about. I see it in the distance. See it in the distance. It's all about to go down. It's all about to go down. The sun goes down. It goes down. Heroes in the mist, put the death wish into the air. Breathe it in, and the thought of the tremor. They know that we're looking from the top. As we see all that keeps in the prison with the strength from the breeze, fill them up, full of blood. Take them down in the flood. Shut the crowds in the mud. Take them down in the flood. Drink their blood, drink their blood. Watch them approach from the distance. How can I escape the resistance? How will I react when they hit us? Take them down in the flood, drink their blood, drink their blood. Closer they appear from the distance. See it in the distance, see it in the distance.
it was so much fun acting in the videos and just sort of playing the parts, the personas, of
Running
the
around and
characters.
everything, and you
Yeah,
got some
both
good
videos. It was
exercise.
just so
and-
much fun. Just
Oh, the
creating that with him.
mountain shots that we have
Yeah,
for
was
that.
that around
He
here?
and
You
I-
had some of the ruins.
Yeah,
taken that one?
we went up Mount Beacon, and it turned out to be a pretty icy day. A lot of people going up and coming
Yeah, yeah.
down in that video were like either falling, and they would come down all muddy, and it was like funny. Because if you notice, he's not in any of the stuff all the way at the top.
I couldn't
because
make
he
it.
just couldn't.
couldn't make it up.
Yeah, and me, the as he calls me, the renegade. I had to make it up there, and I filmed it, and then came down. With
he's
it.
a real thorough.
Are you guys filming some of the stuff on your own sometimes?
Yeah,
You
we're
have
just
some-
all filming
Yeah,
everything.
you're just banging it out.
Yeah.
But that's great when you have the songs and you do the videos like that. It's nice having a video.
self-made.
I mean, you don't have to spend $1 trillion on videos and all that to get the point across. And that's the other thing I like about your videos. You have some fun with them.
Yeah.
And what you're doing.
Pete
there,
brings
too.
out the comical side, and
We're going to get to the comical side in a little bit, but I just have a quick question too before we do silly time. You guys, how'd you guys hook up and meet? Because I think you've been doing things for a while with each other.
We actually
and
went
other-
to junior high school together.
Okay.
Way back when.
1998.
Somewhere in Lower Westchester.
Cool.
Actually,
And in
10 years,
Westchester,
10 years
guys.
earlier than that. 12 years earlier than that. But and we knew each other. We were I guess acquaintances. But then later on, maybe like 3 years ago, we ran into each other at a friend's party.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we met, we were like, "Hey, what's going on? How you been?" And we talked about music, and we talked about all the different groups we were in and what we were doing over the years, and we decided to, work together. And then from there,
It was a good collaboration.
the chemistry is so on point.
Cool.
And
I get that
we're on the
feeling with
same
you guys
page
too, and checking the videos and things
Having a
that you've
great
done,
time.
just hanging out, talking
It's
to
a
you
great
guys.
journey.
Yeah, you seem to really enjoy it. You're having fun with it.
Like local heroes, just having a good time and sharing with people.
Yeah,
And
rather than doing the regular stuff, doing
Homegrown,
something like that.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little quick silly time because this stuff goes too fast. We're going to do some. Hey, she's dangerous over there. Let's see what we got.
put it up his nose.
Let's see what we have in buckets.
He wanted me to do that. Guys, he wanted me to put it up his nose.
Hey.
I don't know what these guys are
You.
into, but
Get that chicken over there. There's some guy in China making rubber chickens all day. It's amazing. But guys, we have a couple of questions.
Is that what the mouth is for?
I
know.
just
questions.
what do you want me to do?
she's talking.
I love
Mouth on
eating
chicken.
you every day.
It's healthy for you. Take a question, Mr. Mike, and let's see what you
So wait,
think.
if you're holding the rubber ducky, you have to be. It's
all
like
over
you
the
have
place
ball.
here.
This is like therapy.
Wow.
Actually, I
What's
get
it
to
say?
hold it.
Because we're gonna
If
be
you
done
guys,
before we know it.
if you guys only had a few minutes to grab personal belongings before a tsunami hit, what would you grab?
Well, if Lillian's there, I know what I'm going to grab.
Wow, this is. I guess I would collect my old demos from my old bands and
Yeah, that's
maybe
things I'm thinking.
maybe some of my old
Irreplaceable stuff.
my old Transformers collection from the 80s.
How much time do you have?
A minute or two.
Yeah?
Is he going to be asked the same question? Do you want to answer?
Yeah, so you can both answer it, absolutely.
Get to it, buddy.
A tent and my guitar and a
I
lot of food.
Grab my
I
wallet,
need
my
lots of
cell, I
food.
grab my
He's a
best
survival.
bourbons,
He's a survivalist. So
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with him.
that and things of that nature.
Things
well-
of that nature.
Oh, here, I'm reaching in myself. We'll let Pete read that one.
All right.
I forget what even that one says.
Other than yourselves, what band or musical artist from any era would you like to join on stage and play with?
Did we read that one already?
Yeah, we
I
did.
kind of said not to play with, but to kind of be on stage with.
Oh, okay. What can I, that's okay.
So who's
Buckethead, we're
answering
blaming
that
on
one?
Buckethead, but that's okay.
I'll give
You
different
said
bands.
Liberace, right?
Oh,
Hey, I remember him with the candelabra and the whole thing, too.
Keep going. Keep going.
Last time I said I think LL Cool J and Limp Bizkit. This time I would say I don't know. I love Daryl Hall and John Oates and Billy Joel, like weird stuff like that. Pet Shop Boys. You
Yeah.
know, my tastes are all over the place.
Yeah, and I tell you,
Pink Floyd.
there you go. We're gonna wrap it up pretty soon, but I'm gonna do a quick things. You're talking about Batman. You like Batman?
One of my characters I like.
Hey,
Spider-Man, Superman.
Batman villains: Joker, Penguin, or the Riddler.
Joker.
Riddler.
If you went to a deli and ordered a sandwich, you say a sub, a hero, or a wedge.
Sub.
We got two paisans here.
I'd say sub.
I'm
A,
a
he-
wedge
a
guy.
hero, but I'd save half for later.
Okay, if you had to have a band name other than your own, Kool-Aids, the Nasties, or the Italian Combo.
The Nasties.
I like the
Kool-Aids, the
Italian
Nasties,
combo.
or Italian
I
Combo.
like the Italian,
The Italian combo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're two fine Irishmen. You want to be the Italian Combo. I can't believe that. You got more vowels and last names than anywhere around here. You know what? I think we're going to get close to wrapping things up. It goes so quick. We're going to do the live song that we did, and I want to make sure we're going to do A Better Day.
A Better Day.
That you guys banged out
That
a
was
little
our-
earlier,
that was
and
one
talk
of our
about that
first songs.
Yeah, that was actually, I think, no, we started on The Distance.
Distance.
And The Distance was not complete. And one day I happened to be, there was a song I had just been playing for a while and recorded it. And I just recorded kind of scratch tracks and kind of as a goof played it for him. And he was like, wait a minute, let's focus on that. And
And
we basically finished it right from there.
Pete's guitar
I'm
parts.
really wearing this bucket on my head.
Pete's guitar parts and the stuff he comes up with really pushes the songwriting and
All right.
pushes me to come up with.
I think
It's about relationships gone wrong and just bouncing back.
I
from
think
that.
this is on my bucket list to do a
Kind of
show
thing.
with this bucket. I think I made it, and having you guys on, and
Fantastic.
Lillian dressed as Bat Ilian. We're gonna wrap it up. I hope everybody enjoyed the shout of Bat. We're gonna have. It was a great day. We're gonna have a better day, and we're gonna go to the video of the guy playing live at Bring It On. So everybody, spread your wings, Lillian.
PDP, Mike Knight, Shadow of the Bat. Better days are ahead. Yeah. She did me wrong, but I'm about to move on and take what's mine. Take my time. She did me wrong, but I'm about to move on to bigger and better things, whatever life brings. She did me wrong, and I just can't understand why. Where did I go wrong? The same old song. She did me wrong. She came on strong. Yeah. Well, it's a better day. It's gonna be alright. I will survive. I will survive. I will survive. Yeah. 'Cause it's a better day. It's gonna be alright. Not a day goes by where I don't think about memories from the past. And even though we held on, I think we both knew it wouldn't last. That's the sunshine zone and that's the snow. There's a future ahead. Now the same old song became the song long gone from yesterday. It's a better day. That's the sunshine zone. That's the sunshine zone.
Yeah,
It's gonna be alright 'cause I will survive.
I will survive.
I will survive. I will survive. Whoa. Check it. A better day for me, my future looking so bright. I don't miss the fights, you always thought you was right. And in the process, got me all stressed. Created this huge mess, turned out to be a monster. Low down, dirty imposter. And now that you're gone, I think I miss you. Yet I know I shouldn't be with you. So where do I go from here? No more fears, just out here making plays, doing my thing. 'Cause it's a better day. It's gonna be alright, I will survive, I will survive, I will survive, yeah. 'Cause it's a better day. It's gonna be alright. Gonna cherish the good times and learn from the bad times. Cherish the good times, learn from the bad times. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. Life goes on, I'm gonna make it, yo. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. Cherish the good times and learn from the bad times. Cherish the good times and learn from the bad times. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. Whoa, oh. It's gonna be alright, 'cause I will survive. Whoa, oh. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright. Cherish the good times and learn from the bad times. Cherish the good times and learn from the bad times. It's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, yeah. Better days are ahead. Keep the faith. That's right. PDP Mike Knight, Shadow of the Bat Music.